Bonjour! My name is Abomination, welcome back to the BHDL. This is the quarter-final match against Biradu. Okay. He brought both of his physical water-type Pokemon, and this is perfectly fine. He brought Chi-Yu as well. And Uxie, I did expect Uxie, and Iron Treads. Iron Treads had to show up. And I have a dedicated lead. There is no question. I am leading Kirianda. Against Kilowattrel, I'm going to click knockoff. If he leads Iron Treads, I U-turn. Against anything, I U-turn, really. So, I really hope this game is good, win or lose. I need it to be intense. That means no missing, no disgusting things. It was really sunny out for 1 second, and then it wasn't. Okay, that's Uxie, that's fine. This is fine. Fearing a Thunder Wave, even I should just U-turn. I should U-turn fearing a Thunder Wave. This could be the Rocky Helmet user. Yep. U-turn should be perfectly fine. That does good damage. Is it? Not Rocky Helmet, okay. He probably just goes Stealth Rock right away, if I had to guess. I'm going to Sonke here to do the same. He could Thunder Wave as well. He goes for Yawn. I don't know how bad that is. He's not even leftovers, so it's not that bad. Who do I want to take damage on then? I guess. Or just the U-turn. I don't go Suicune right away. I don't think. I think he just... There's nothing you can really do to threaten me. You have nothing to threaten me with.
You have nothing! Nothing to threaten me with. Nothing to do with all your strength.
So Suicune's fine. Hey, could either U-turn? I don't know. It'll be fine either way. We are in pressure. Yeah, there's U-turn. I think this is fine. We're gonna have to probably suffer something because he's gonna want to go into, like, Ogre Pond. But we do have a plan for that. And here it is. Okay. It's not allowed to run any items. We go straight to Ultrava. There's no question. It could Swords Dance. It's not the biggest. It's not the end of the world if it does. We didn't bring Jolteon, so Ultrava here is our only Terra Captain. He could predict this and send Headbutt. He does go for Swords Dance, which means he has to predict a Terra here. Really, that's his only option. Now, we could be Water or Steel. That's the only thing with him, is that he won't know. But either way, when we take a hit from this thing, we're going to be swapped out. That's the bad news. But it's not that horrible, I guess. Is it? No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We are going to Terrasilize into a Steel type and use Sludge Bomb. If he's adamant, which I expect, this has a chance to take me out. I think. And unless it IV cudgels, what does it do? It does go for Zen Headbutt, so this is not going to hurt us that much. It's not very effective. We do not get an effect spore, and we're going to switch out right away with the eject button. Too bad. Like, that's too bad, because we would have just done a lot of damage to that. Well, we're going to go into Kidionda right away, and we're going to have to U-turn, right? There's no question, we just U-turn right now. This is not a problem. We U-turn. I expect this U-turn to do at least half to this thing. We are faster. No matter what, we're faster even without our Choice Scarf, which we are scarfed. And he doesn't... Well, he knows we're not banded, at least. So if they stay in, we do have to go back to Ultrava and risk another death, risk dying, because we will be dead, actually. There's no question. So there's a U-turn. Does a lot of damage to this. So, there's probably an IV Cudgel coming my way, right? It has some defense, I think. But it is definitely in range of an extreme speed, I think. But we are just going to let this happen. I'm not going to risk him using Ice Spinner. He doesn't have Ice Types, actually, so I probably should have went Dragonite, but at the same time I don't need to risk that. This does not make contact, so we're totally dead. We are. Now, without that, that's a problem because the Zoomerel is now a problem, but it's not that big of a problem. And Iron Shred's coming in after I extreme speed this thing to death is not that big of a deal either. I am gonna go Romare. There's no question I extreme speed here. I'm going to. Go ahead and switch if you'd like. I don't know if he'd predict the extreme speed, because if I Dragon Dance, it's a big problem for him, especially if I'm full health and do it, so I don't expect him to switch. But why would I Dragon Dance in front of this? If he's at +2, right? This has to be Iron Shreds. That's Uxie, actually. I think this still does something. That does do something. That does good something. And that's a berry. Citrus. That's fine as well. Getting any damage on that is really good. And either way, the Ogerpon's in extreme speed range. And also just tail slap range. So I'm going to go into Shusunki again. It should be fine. Should be perfectly fine. If they yawn, it's too bad for me. If they U-turn, that's good, actually. U-turn does nothing to me. Take your Rocky Helmet. That's why I'm Rocky Helmet. I'm specially defensive, but I have Rocky Helmet to punish that Uxie from using U-turn. And setting up Well, it could set up. So this could be Iron Treads here. Suppose it could be a Azumarill. But no, it won't be. He doesn't know anything. If it's TU, I might just hit it. Actually, if it's TU, I might just... I think this is TU. I don't think he kills me with any one hit. So I kind of just wanted this. I kind of want a Moonblast. Set up Stealth Rocks, maybe. Get this thing in range of Extreme Speed. Any hit puts it in range of Extreme Speed. Do it! Do it! Moonblast. Flamethrower does not kill me. That is specs damage. For sure, that hurt a lot. But that is in range... Oh! Special attack drop is great. That is in range of an extreme speed, or really anything. That special attack drop is going to be great. So we could save Shusanki for later and go Suicune, but I think I'm just going to stay in and die. If he wants to stay in, that's fine. I'm going to try to Stealth Rock. He does switch, because he doesn't want to kill me like that. Elizabeth. Okay. This is also fine. I assume he kills me here. We're gonna Flamethrower. In case they U-turn to Iron Treads or something. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we just... I think we die to any hit here. I expect the Terra Ground on this thing. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to bring Heatran, despite Heatran being an amazing switch into something like Chi-Yu. I didn't want it to happen, so he's gonna do this. He is ground, okay. It doesn't really matter. He goes for Hurricane anyway, because he sees that we have 0 resistances to Hurricane across our entire team, which is admittedly a problem. But because he's not Terra Ground, or Terra Flying, sorry, I can just do this. I can just do this and knock off. Triple Axle is an option as well. Let me look at his team. It is actually an option. I like knockoff better though. It's a good hit this. And I just need a little bit of damage on this. I don't need it. I don't need that much. Just use knockoff. It's fine. He gets Elizabeth out of my sight. I assume Iron Tread shows up. Carlos is Iron Treads, I'm pretty sure. He takes the 3% damage there, and you get rid of his item. Rocky Helmet? Shookberry, that is what I predicted actually for Jolteon Terra, but that's fine too. That's perfectly fine by me. So he could use knockoff on me. I expect the Rapid Spin though, for sure. If I go Great Tusk, that's strong. I think Suicune is stronger right now. I think Suicune is actually amazing right now. Minus the Azumarill, but getting damage on the Azumarill is fine as well. I think Suicune is really good. I'm not saying in. Terragyarados I think I come in with. This is why you're here. Do it. does go for the fake rapid spin to get rid of these. That's whatever. That's all I wanted to get the clean switch in. So now, actually, he does have an Uxie, so we have to use knockoff. I think he doesn't stay in, and if he brings in anything else, we get rid of this item. So I assume we just hit Uxie with a knockoff here, and we're gonna hit it twice. I think we're gonna take Uxie out with both of these. This has to be a Renato, and it is. I think 2 of these is enough. Looks like it's me. We're gonna do it again. There's no decision-making process here. If he hits me like as hard as he can, it won't hurt that much. I'm very especially defensive. He does hit me as hard as he can. I'm not planning on it. So you die, so if Chiyu comes in, you're forced to use Flamethrower, and then Suicune gets to come in afterwards. So that would be a mistake on your part. And there's no more Encore, so now I just Agility, I guess. So without Uxie, my Mental Herb on Suicune is probably useless, unless the Ogerpon is also Encore. But that's assuming I stay in and take that hit. Here comes Ogerpon, actually. There's really... There's not too much to look at anyway. I don't lack faith that I'm gonna kill this. What do I want you for? I want you for the Iron Treads for sure. But I don't have a switch in. I guess I could go Remori. I am going to. I'm gonna go ahead and break the multi-scale here to keep Terragyarados alive, because I know I can take this hit, and then I force him to switch. Depending on what he goes for. He goes for Ivy Cudgel, that's fine. Kinda hurts me, but it's fine. That was a crit, that's why. This is fine. He knows that we're going to be locked in, so I really want to use Earthquake right now. We've seen Ivy Cudgel, Swords Dance, and Zen Headbutt. Does he have a Grass move? Or does he have Play Rough? I think I'm going to go ahead and use Earthquake. I'm going to do it. In his head, he just dies to an Extreme Speed, I think. And the Great Tusk, things that kill the Great Tusk are not aplenty. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. Come on. Jeez. I don't like that. Okay, this is fine though. Kind of. Not really. I don't know why he used Ivy Cudgel again. Damn it. That sucks, though. That sucks. But this is... It's okay. It's okay. We're still alive. And we still Extreme Speed like so many things on his team. So we are gonna stay alive. That's really sucked. Oh, sucked. If this thing died, though, Suicune was really strong. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of you then. I think I'm gonna get rid of you, go into you, and U-turn. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's the play. I think I have to get rid of you. I made the wrong play there. That sucked. Ooh, he switched out. Does he not know I'm banded? He goes into this. That was very lucky of me, for me. That was very fortunate. That was just... I don't think he knows I'm banded. I don't think he knows I'm banded. There's no more Earthquake switching. So I just Earthquake something and it dies. Actually, I Rapid Spin right now, even. I think I Rapid Spin. And then I have so much Earthquake damage output. I don't think he goes Azumarill right now. Ooh. This is assuming, like, Kilowattrel has to be Scarf. I think I like the Rapid Spin play. I'm going to use it. He goes for Ice Spinner. He looks pathetic. It doesn't even hurt me that much. Gave us an energy boost. I'm gonna Earthquake. That didn't even hurt me that much. Hit him. Hit him. Do it. I don't know what he does now. He cannot switch. If he does go Azumarill, then that is going to take a lot of damage and potentially be an extreme speed range. So go ahead and switch. I want you to do it. Just do it. Or give me this useless, pathetic Iron Treads. I've never seen a more smaller tin can Donphan, future Donphan went downhill. The ancient one is king. He stays in Iron Earthquake, and he dies. This turned out way better than I thought. I thought I was just gonna lose Terragerdo for nothing in front of a Ogerpon. We're a faster Ogerpon. If he goes Kilowattrel, this is not Kilowattrel. This has got to be Aqua Jet. It has to be freaking banded, I think, to kill me. I think perhaps he has to be banded. Either way, I'm not gonna risk dying or risk him using Belly Drum. If he Belly Drums right now, he wins the game, right? So I have to Earthquake. I'm not gonna Supercell Slam because if I miss that and he Belly Drums, I lose. So I have to use Earthquake. I assume I just died to an Aqua Jet though. No, I don't. I hit this thing with an Earthquake first. That does exactly 50%. He goes for the Play Rough, which I do die to. But there's no Extreme Speed Super Shot. He's not quite there yet. I need a little bit more. I need the data. I think I just go into you and Tail Slap. What if I miss though? I'm gonna be mad if you miss the Tail Slap. But I don't think so. I think I go into you and I Tail Slap something. Oh, but I can't risk that. I need to go into you. I need to go into Suicune right now. And I need to Air Slash or Agility. I think so. I just need a little bit more damage on this, and it's in extreme speed range. To use an extreme speed range, the only thing I need to hurt more is the Kilowattrel. That is it. All I need to do is hurt Kilowattrel. Just a little bit. I don't even have to kill it. I just have to hurt it. We Air Slash. Ogerpon's still alive. We Air... No, actually, I could Agility. Do I Agility? Do I Agility? Do I Agility? Or does he stay in? What does he think he needs this for? Nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna Air Slash. I think that's fine. I think he stays in and tries it as hard as he can with a Play Rough, and he does. Do I flinch him with an Air Slash? No. That hurt. That looks like banded to me. I don't think another one kills me, but that plus Aqua Jet does. But he's banded. Yeah, I Air Slash anyway. I have to force. I Air Slash anyway. I do. He actually saves it. Why? What takes this Air Slash nicely? This doesn't take it nicely, it just dies. So this is really good for me. Don't you dare, I don't care. If you missed, I would have been mad at you. That's very good. So go ahead, bring in Kilowattrel. I want to see Kilowattrel. That means I can just... I just attack. I use Tail Slap on when this Kilowattrel shows up. He has to bring in Kilowattrel. It's the only thing that hurts me. He has to do it. I really wish I had like extreme speed or something on this, but I don't. This is not Kilowattrel, this is you. Why? He has to Dark Pulse me. I agility in case he doesn't kill me. He will, but in case he doesn't, I agility. Definitely specs, like it does way too much to not be. It is specs. And then I just extreme speed here. I come in with Moray, I extreme speed, I kill anything he comes in with. Well, this is gonna be really close. But I think we're fine. If he's Scarf Kilowattrel, that's a problem. That's the only thing, though. Extreme speed! Kill you instantly, that's devastating. Elizabeth. Okay, so I have to keep in mind that if he's Scarf, he's gonna be fine, because I have to hit this thing as hard as I can, and then I need him to not be Scarf. This is the same thing that happened in week 9, I just need him to not be Scarf. That's literally all I need. I need him to not be Scarf. That is literally the only requirement necessary. Extreme speed, please, Romore. Thunderbolt. Oh! Extreme speed again, Romore! Destroy his Elizabeth! And we are faster than a banded Azumarill. And you were almost dead too, I forgot. Romore! Use extreme speed! Yes! Oh. Yes! It was, I knew it. The first game I bring extreme speed. All season, and it totally works out. Oh, dude. Beautiful. Wow. That worked out exactly as I needed it to. I thought he was going to kill me with Thunderbolt. I thought that was for sure. I will put it on screen right now if he was Choice Scarf Kilowattrel, because I'll ask him post-game. It is post-game now, so I'll talk about this team. Wow! So good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good. Yes! Choice Scarf Kiriana. We have max attack, enough speed to outspeed his entire team if Kilowattrel is not Scarf. The only thing that outspeeds me is Kilowattrel if it is holding or wearing a Choice Scarf. Tail Slap. Normal is so good against this team. It's completely neutral against everything except for the Iron Treads that need Iron Treads dead before Kiriana can do her thing. Also, I really needed to be careful about a Rocky Helmet. Turns out he didn't bring one. I thought he would. The Iron Treads items were either Rocky Helmet or Shokaberry, because Shokaberry means he takes a Terra Blast ground from Jolteon and one-shots me with Ice Spinner in return. That was the idea with that. It's a great thing. It's a great plan. Too bad, though, I thought about it as well. And didn't bring Jolteon. Jolteon was on this team for the longest time. I switched him out. Vodkin was Jolteon's name. I switched Vodkin out for Suicune. And I do not regret that choice. Suicune did very good. triple Axle means I outspeed a +1 Salamence if Salamence starts Dragon Dancing, and I triple Axle it and it gets wiped out. Knockoff smacks off a Rocky Helmet. U-turn, obviously, for some nice momentum stuff. For Moray, I knew was going to be the MVP. Like I said, normal was neutral against his dire team. Choice Banded, for Moray is beautiful. Max attack, Adamant. We have enough speed to potentially outspeed his slower guys like Azumarill and Muck. I didn't think Muck was going to show up because we do have a Vileplume that can soak up toxic spikes and also just kind of switch in on it. It could start setting up Curse and stuff, but we could like Leech Seed or put it to sleep. There's a lot of stuff that we can do. Dragon Claw was okay against them. We do have a Fairy type that was in the way, and Iron Treads. What the heck is their Fairy type? I'm sorry, I forget every single time of what their Fairy type is. It's Azumarill. For some reason, I don't think of Azumarill as a Fairy type, even though it very much so is. Earthquake hits Iron Treads. Thunder Punch, if Azumarill is... Thunder Punch is at least 75%, so if I'm full health and Azumarill belly drums, I can take Wasako Jet, even at +6, with the multi-scale, and kill it with a Thunder Punch. And obviously I'm faster than it with my speed, so he can't just play rough me through the multi-scale and kill me. Otrava with the eject button. Unfortunately, this tech did not work, because he did use Swords Dance. He did not predict any Terra, so honestly, if I would just wasn't eject button and I took the Zen Headbutt and just hit him with a Sludge Bomb, it wouldn't have killed him, but it would have done a lot of damage, would have been able to avoid some pressure. So we are max HP, we have a lot of defense with the bold nature. Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, Strength Sap, Sleep Powder. If you don't touch Muck, but we can put it to sleep and lower its attack with Strength Sap, so it can't really threaten me too much unless I terastallized beforehand, and if I did, then it could start setting up toxic spikes, which could be bad. Gyarados with the Assault Vest, we're very specially defensive. We can take a hit from Chi-Yu if we're at full health. That was what kind of the idea was. If I was ever at full health and he just wanted to bring in Chi-Yu and I needed it to, and I just had to take a hit or something, then I could in one shot the Chi-Yu with Earthquake, which I absolutely would. Supercell Slam does 50% to the Azumarill, assuming it's just max HP. The only reason why I didn't push it is that if I missed Supercell Slam and he just belly drummed, I would have lost Terragerdo for nothing, and then he would be a +6, and that would have just been horrible. So Knockoff hits the Uxie, and Rapid Spin obviously get hazards. Shusanki was my switch into Uxie every single time, which I knew Uxie had to show up. We are max HP, we have a lot of special defense with the calm nature. Good amount of speed to outspeed potentially Azumarill, maybe, and Muck, depending on how much speed they have. We have Moonblast, hits everything on his team, and then Flamethrower hits the things that Moonblast doesn't hit. So Moonblast doesn't hit everything. Moonblast hits everything that Flamethrower doesn't, I think. And then Baton Pass and Stealth Rock. We are Magic Guard just to avoid hazards, which he didn't bring. Very happy he didn't, because I don't like them. We did bring them, though. I don't like them, I say, as I bring them. But that was the game plan. The game plan was to chip everything down, put them at around 50%, so Dragonite, Remore can just come in, Choice Banded, Extreme Speed, and start ripping things to pieces. Suicune with the Mental Herb. This was probably the second most techy thing I had on my team. The first being the eject button on my Vileplume. That just did not work out. We are max special attack modest. Very happy we were. With max HP. Actually, if we had the defense, like I considered, then we would have been able to agility in front of the Azumarill, but you know what? We weren't. Surf and Air Slash hits everything on his team except for one thing. Azumarill has kind of the thing, it doesn't really hurt that much. But it doesn't hurt us too much in return, unless it's exactly what it was, which is Choice Banded. Agility and Calm Mind, I think it was Choice Banded. The play was to Calm Mind in front of like a Iron Treads as he brings in Uxie, because I was expecting turn 1 to U-turn into an Iron Treads with Kiriana and then switch to Suicune, at which point he would want to switch out, and what does he switch into? It's either going to be Ogerpon or it's going to be Uxie. If it's Ogerpon, then I have a Vileplume. If it's Uxie, then it's successful, because Uxie was going to want to Encore me, so I Calm Mind. It Encores me, I ignore the Encore with Mental Herb and use Agility, and then I'm at +2 speed and +1 special attack and special events at full health, and then can start putting in a lot of damage. And max special attack modest at +1 is good damage to the to the Uxie. It doesn't kill it, obviously, in one hit, but it's close to a 2-shot, depending on his defense, which I expected him to be physically defensive, but I actually don't think he was. But that was beautiful. That was a great game. I'm very happy with it. My commentary wasn't amazing, but I was really nervous, so that's going to be it for me. I'll move on to the semifinals. I do know my opponent, but I will not disclose that information right now because maybe you haven't seen the other match of RK9er versus Scorpion. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch it because it's pretty fun. But I faced the winner of that match in the semifinals of the BHDL. Thank you for watching and listening. Smell you later.